Hey, my beautiful people, welcome back to SoulSync. Sometimes it's hard to tell, are you actually in love with someone? Or are you just attached to how they made you feel? We often confuse emotional dependency with love because both can feel intense, both can keep you up at night, both can make you crave someone so badly it hurts. But real love and attachment are not the same. Attachment says, I need you to feel okay. Love says, I want you to be okay, even if it's not with me. So today, we're diving deep into how to know if what you feel is real love or just emotional attachment disguised as it. 1. Love feels peaceful. Attachment feels chaotic. When it's real love, your heart feels calm. Even during arguments or distance, there's a quiet sense of trust. You know where you stand. But attachment? It feels like a storm. You're constantly anxious, waiting for their texts, reading signs, doubting your worth if they pull away. Real love gives you peace. Attachment keeps you in panic mode. Love doesn't drain your energy. It doesn't make you question your value or beg for clarity. When God sends love, it fits effortlessly. It doesn't make you chase validation. Attachment, on the other hand, makes you dependent. You feel high when they give attention and empty when they don't. It's not love, it's emotional survival. If you always feel like you're walking on eggshells, checking your phone every minute, or adjusting your whole personality just to keep them interested, that's not love protecting your heart. That's attachment controlling it. Love brings peace to your soul, not anxiety to your mind. 2. Love grows with time. Attachment fades when it's tested. Attachment is instant. It's like an emotional spark that feels addictive at first, but fades once reality sets in. Love, however, grows slowly. It deepens through effort, understanding, and consistency. When someone truly loves you, they don't just want you when it's convenient. They choose you even when it's not easy. Attachment often thrives on fantasy, the idea of the person, not the person themselves. You fall for the version you created in your mind. But love sees flaws and stays. It doesn't demand perfection. It accepts truth. Love matures with time, while attachment usually collapses when things stop feeling exciting. The real test is when things get difficult. Do they stay and work through it, or disappear when the high fades? Because attachment can't survive discomfort, but love, real love, becomes stronger through it. That's how you know it's not just a phase, it's something divine. 3. Love respects boundaries. Attachment crosses them. Love gives space. It understands that both people need individuality, growth, and breathing room. Attachment fears space. It wants control, reassurance, and constant closeness, because it's scared of losing the emotional supply. Real love knows that space doesn't destroy connection, it strengthens it. When someone truly loves you, they'll respect your boundaries, your faith, your values, your peace. But when it's attachment, they'll test limits just to see how far they can go before you break. It becomes less about connection and more about possession. So if someone only shows care when you're available 24/7 or gets upset when you choose yourself, that's not love. That's insecurity. Real love doesn't fear independence, it admires it. It allows two complete people to stand side by side, not one person constantly depending on the other to feel whole. 4. Love comes from giving. Attachment comes from needing. When it's love, your heart wants to give. You want to support, uplift, and see them win. Not because you expect something back, but because their happiness matters to you. Attachment, though, is centered around needing. It says, I need you to make me feel wanted. It's less about them and more about how they fill your emptiness. Love flows from abundance. You give because your heart is full. Attachment flows from lack. You cling because your heart is empty. That's why real love never feels heavy. It's built on care, not dependency. You don't love to receive. You love because you can't help but care. If you're always asking, do they still love me? Do they still want me? It's probably attachment talking. But when it's love, you don't need constant reassurance. You just know. Love doesn't demand attention to survive. It thrives quietly in truth and trust. 5. Love accepts reality. Attachment lives in fantasy. Real love sees people for who they are. Their flaws, their moods, their humanness. You accept them without trying to change them into your ideal version. Attachment, however, lives in illusion. You fall for potential. You ignore red flags because you're addicted to how they make you feel, not who they actually are. You tell yourself, They'll change, they'll come back, they just need time, even when reality keeps showing you otherwise. That's how attachment traps you. It feeds your imagination instead of your growth. Love, on the other hand, is grounded. It doesn't make excuses, it accepts truth. If you're constantly waiting for them to become the person you hope they'll be, instead of loving who they are, then it's not love, it's projection. Real love starts with acceptance, not fantasy. It doesn't ask you to rewrite reality just to feel worthy. 6. Love heals you. Attachment exhausts you. When you're with someone who truly loves you, you feel at peace. You grow emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. You become better, not smaller. But when it's attachment, you're always tired. Your emotions swing between hope and heartbreak. You keep trying to fix things that were never stable to begin with. Love makes you feel safe to be yourself. Attachment makes you scared to lose what you have. With love, you can rest. With attachment, you constantly chase. One fills your heart, the other drains your soul. It's the difference between peace and panic. So if you feel like you're losing yourself trying to keep someone, that's not love. That's bondage. Real love feels light. It's patient, understanding, and freeing. It gives you energy to grow, not exhaustion from trying to hold it together. Love is mutual. Attachment is one-sided. Real love flows both ways. You both invest, care, and make effort. There's emotional reciprocity. You don't have to beg for energy that should naturally be there. Attachment, though, often feels like chasing. One person gives everything while the other just receives. Love feels like teamwork. You both check on each other, compromise, and communicate. But attachment feels like trying to convince someone to stay. It's unbalanced. You give more because you're scared they'll leave if you stop. That's not love. That's fear disguised as devotion. You'll know it's real love when it feels safe to express, safe to rest, and safe to be silent. When someone truly loves you, effort feels equal, not like a one-person mission, because real love doesn't make you question if they care. It shows you every single day. 8. Love aligns with God. Attachment distracts from Him. When love is real, it brings you closer to peace, prayer, and purpose. You feel grounded, you feel safe in your faith. But when it's attachment, you lose focus. You stop praying, you overthink, you revolve your world around them. Anything that pulls you away from your peace or your creator isn't love, it's distraction. Love helps you grow as a person. It inspires you to become more disciplined, kinder, more patient. Attachment makes you impulsive and emotionally unstable. When it's love, you'll feel a sense of divine alignment. It won't feel haram, rushed, or confusing. It'll feel clean. If being with them makes you feel distant from your peace, that's your sign. Real love should guide you closer to God, not pull you away from Him. Because anything meant for your soul will never make you lose yourself to keep it. So my beautiful people, remember this. Real love doesn't confuse you. It comforts you. It's not about intensity or obsession. It's about consistency and peace. If you're constantly drained or anxious, that's not love testing you. That's attachment warning you. When something is meant for you, it doesn't require you to lose yourself to keep it. If this spoke to your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to SoulSync. And tell me in the comments, do you think what you felt was love or just attachment you mistook for it? Let's talk about it because your story might help someone else finally understand theirs.